Using a water pump to irrigate his farm is not unusual for Yaqub Hassan, a farmer in Durman in Sudan's capital Khartoum. He says he used to turn on the pump during the summer and winter seasons, while the Nile flooded during rainy seasons and reached his farm. But he says the past 5 years, the river's level has been dropping further and further, forcing him to use a pump even during the rainy season.
In recent years, the water hadn't been rising. It doesn't flood like before. Last year, it rose for about 7 days and then went back again, and there hasn't been an increase of more than a metre since. And that's every now and then. That means no silt for us to use for farming. It's because of the dam built on the Nile. It's holding back the water.
He's referring to the hydroelectric dam neighboring Ethiopia has built on the Blue Nile, the main source of the Nile. People here say the level has been dropping since Ethiopia began filling its dam in 2020, holding back billions of cubic meters of water. Since then, those living along the Nile here say they've noticed changes in the water levels of the river, and some changes are easy to see. This is the Blue Nile, which contributes about 80% of the entire Nile River's waters. The patch of land behind me over there was covered by the river up until just a year ago. And it's not the only place where the drop in levels is clearly seen. The island of Tuti lies on the Nile and is Saleh Fawzi's hometown. A river tour guide, he says he used to need his boat to move around on any part of the river. Now, some parts are easy to wade through on foot.
For the past 4 or 5 years, there's been a lot of changes in the Nile. New islands forming, less water flowing. It's all because of the Renaissance Dam holding back water. On Tuti Island, we have a new island to the west and another one forming in the east. About 7 to 10 years ago, we didn't have all these lands on the Nile. This has affected our water routes and our income.
Ethiopia has always maintained the dam will not affect downstream countries Sudan and Egypt, but state officials here dispute that.
Dams affect water levels, and the Renaissance Dam is built at the source of the Nile, so it affects the amount of water flowing downstream. In the past, during the rainy season, the river rises to the point of flooding and farmers benefited. We had remedies when the levels dropped, but with the dam there needs to be an agreement with downstream countries to reduce its impact.
People here say 5 years of holding back water from the Nile has resulted in these changes. And with Ethiopia's dam now filled, those here say they fear these changes may be permanent. Hiba Morgan, Al Jazeera, Khartoum.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.